What's up, world? It's your girl, Shani G. I'm just checking in with everybody since we did the new moon rituals the other night. Just advising you all to check in with your spirit, see how you feel about your conjuring at this time. Listen, it is, yeah, we go into a lot of things with blind faith. We say, okay, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. And I'm going to give it to God. Amen. And either it work or it don't. And I can dig it, but I'm going to tell you what, within your conjuring, you have to fully develop your concentration. And this is the perfect time to cultivate your concentration, to harness it. I'm sweating so bad, y'all. Look at this. And it's this hot light. So please excuse me. I got wet spots. Really. It's just unsightly and then it's just crazy. But I must go on. So anyways, what's up? I want to say this. When you're manifesting something, when you've conjured up something you want to manifest, you have to manifest from a place of receiving. You have to sit down and there's somewhere in that process, sit down and check in with spirit. Because spirit is going to tell you one of two things. Either this is for you, this is yours by divine right, or nah, this ain't what you want. So I just want you to check in with yourself. Check in with yourself. You don't have to ask for permission to pause. But if you don't check in with yourself now, then you will be beyond a pause. You will have to reset later on, because in your conjuring out of desperation or anxiety, or I got to do this, I need this and I need that, I got to go here and I got to, when you're manifesting from a place of desperation or anxiety, you will not like the outcome, and you're going to have to do some cleanup work after that. So I would just, advise you to take the time and sit still, be quiet, turn the TV off, power your phone off, get quiet and get before spirit. Get your upload, or should I say your download? But get what you need, the divine directive that spirit has for you. Get that, because anything else is going to be a waste of time. And then you're going to have to go back and undo, redo, that's a headache. That's a headache, loved one. And I don't want you to go through it. So yeah, this is like my check-in point, just to check in with you and ask you to check in with yourself in your manifesting process. How do you feel right now? Where are you? And are you able to fully concentrate on what it is that you're desiring to manifest? My sister gave me a book, and it was saying that the lack of the ability to concentrate stems from out of one of three things it listed. And it was saying that the first thing is mental illness. Now that's self-explanatory. If you have a mental illness, then of course you can't fully concentrate with singleness of mind, singleness of focus. You can't do that. The second thing that it states is a reason for the inability to concentrate is instability or being overly emotional. When you're so caught up in your feelings, just caught up, you're just so in your feelings. I'm in my feelings right now. You're just so overly emotional. Then that will render you unable to unable to fully concentrate. The third reason it said is the untrained mind. And that's where most of us live. Unless you do martial arts, you have not really you have not trained your mind on how to fully and deeply concentrate. And therefore, you haven't done those mental exercises to make yourself just sit there and not move for like 5 minutes to start off with. Or maybe you want to start with 3 minutes. You just don't allow yourself to move not one muscle. And then you work it up to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and because you don't take the time to train your body to sit still in total silence, then of course you don't fully train your mind on how to meditate, effectively meditate. And because you can't train your mind to effectively and deeply meditate, then that affects your conjuring, your manifesting things. Now you are haphazardly manifesting, and the outcome's less than what you desired because you manifested this thing through desperation and through anxiety, and now it's just something that you've got to redirect. So I want to just tell you, listen, it's okay. It's okay. If it's looking like you've bitten off more than you can chew, you can choose differently. Yeah, even in midstream, even though that's not something you want to put in practice. But if you find yourself now in a place where it's like, oh my God, what the hell did I just do? Then you have the right and you have the ability to fully change the situation, to turn it around and make the outcome for your highest and best. Because whatever you're experiencing now, this is not the ultimate outcome. It still can be redirected. It looks like it's final. It looks like it's fatal. But as long as you're living and breathing, you do have another chance to turn it around. And I say that from a place of experience that oh wow, I'm just telling you, it can be turned around, okay? So don't find yourself now looking at what is sitting in your lap and you're like, oh my God, what the fuck did I just do? And now you're like, oh, what do I do now? Because now you'll be further conjuring out of desperation. So just relax, calm down, and let's clean this thing up, okay? So for the next 24 hours, I'm going to pull a card, message for each sign for the next 24 hours. This will be your message of the prevalent energy for the next 24 hours. Okay? All right. Infinite Spirit, be here. Be here with me now, right? 'Cause I don't want it coming from out of here. I want it to come from source to here, right? So let me take a pause and just collect myself, collect my mind. All right, Spirit. Infinite Spirit, I ask you for a message for the sign of Taurus for the next 24 hours. Tell us what is the prevalent energy? What is the message that you have for the sign of Taurus? What is the message that you have for Taurus for the next 24 hours? I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. All right. Okay. So Taurus. This card is about fertility, family, working together. It could signify new birth, like the birth of a child. If you are unable to have children, or you're past the childbearing age, it could mean the birth of a new idea, or birth of a new initiative. Okay, so this card could mean a collaboration, good family relationships, goodwill amongst the family members, or if it's a person, this could be someone who's family oriented. All right. So the advice here would be just to, look out for your family members. Look out. If you can help. If you can be a blessing to them, lighten their load, do what you can. All right. Do because it's not like you don't have the ability to help. You may not have the money to do it, but sometimes just to jump in and give a helping hand, just to be of support to someone, to offer them words of support, words of encouragement, even, that is something you can freely do. Okay. But now, on the other hand, this could mean a pregnancy. All right. I'm just saying. All right. So for the sign of Virgo, to give you a card, I'm going to put that back in there. I'll slide it in the middle and shuffle it up again. For the sign of Virgo, Infinite Spirit, we thank you. We thank you for the message for the sign of Virgo. What's the prevalence energy? What's the message that you want to give them for the next 24 hours? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, Virgo, this card is about black magic, the presence of black magic, or the evil eye spells. Okay. So there's some work being done unbeknownst to you. It's outside of your influence. It's someone directing the evil eye towards you. It could be a person who is well versed in black magic. So this is a person that you would have to be careful around, because this is a jealous person. I love to say they want more at the expense of you having less. Okay. So you would need to get with a spiritual counselor and get some help on this matter, because they're watching you, they're listening to every word that you say, and when you say certain things, they smile like, okay, okay, but they are so jealous. When you say just the little things, my little Johnny or my grandson Johnny got all A's, and they're looking at you like, you always bragging about something. They don't say it out of their mouth, but they're thinking it. So this is a person that you would really, really need to be careful around, okay? And I got a feeling that some of you, if you really just take your time, you know exactly who it is, all right? So this is for the sign of Capricorn. Infinite Spirit, give me a card. Message for the sign of Capricorn for the next 24 hours. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Where we at? 16 minutes in. Thank you, Infinite Spirit, for a message for the next 24 hours for the sign of Capricorn. Okay. So this card is a card of travels, but it's upside down. So upside down, it means that your plans, your travel plans, or if you wanted to relocate, that may be on delay right now. It might be a setback. Things may feel stuck. This card is kind of advising you to stay where you are right now. Okay, because the situation, the conditions are not clear for you to really move ahead. Okay. Or if you were planning to travel somewhere, to take a trip, your plans may have been canceled, or prepare for them to be canceled.
You are an amazing person.
All right.
You're stronger, more resilient.
That's my shaman, Colin. So that's for the sign of Capricorn. And I love y'all. I'll come back and do the rest because I want to talk to him. What can I say? So I did Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'll come back with the rest because I need to talk to him. I do. I need to talk to him. I haven't talked to him all day. So I will holla. Peace, y'all.